G'day YouTube, and today I'm going to do a post narration of this episode. If you really want the original audio, I will release it later. But it's just everyone I think is being really salty, I'm pretty sure it was this one, and everyone was just like really salty, and there were a lot of swear words, a lot of like cussing, and a lot of like bad things were being said. So I really honestly didn't feel like it was upload worthy, so I decided to do a post commentary over it. So just quickly look at my team. We have the Ryulu, we have the Kabutops, we got the Slowbro, we got the Rhyperior, and we have the Dustox. So, our team's looking pretty good. Mudlove needs better moves, though. It's like all special. It's like a special attacker, and he's gentle too, so it kind of sucks. But other than that, my team looks kind of solid. We got Still Alive, we got Sorp 3.333, the awesome Quiet Rhyperior, because everyone needs Quiet Rhyperior in their lives. And then we have Gibble, the Insect Plate, Shield Dust, Dustox, and then we have Staravia, which is dead. So basically, what we're gonna be doing this episode, we're just gonna be going through the gym, 6th gym, the Candlelight City gym, and we'll just see what happens from there. So first off, lead off against the Graveler. Obviously, I'm just switch training Zucario right now because unfortunately, in a previous episode, I lost my experience share due to Togepi being idiot and using Fling. And so all I'm doing right now is just switch training. And since I did level up my Pokemon to a high level, I will be able to just be able to easily start switch training around, which it's pretty awesome. And hopefully it'll evolve into a beautiful Lucario pretty soon, and then I can actually start using it, because I would like to use Lucario in this match, in this Let's Play, because or in Nuzlocke, Lucario is a pretty awesome Pokemon. I do like Lucario, so I'm able to just knock out the Gulpin with a Psybeam, and that's one of the first trainings down, and then I realize I went the wrong way, but it doesn't really matter too much in the sense that I'm just wanting to battle a lot of people, get the Zucario up with some more levels, some more experience points. Right here, we want to do a Magnezone, which is kind of funny that it's actually a Magnezone, since it's like a steel gym. It's finally actually a steel Pokemon, but I'm just able to knock that thing out with an Earthquake, because, Sturdy doesn't work like Sturdy does in 5th gen. We're just able to knock it out, as it used some kind of electric move. I'm not really sure what it was. Probably like Spark or something like that. Volt Switch. Volt Switch in 4th gen. But right now, I'm having a bit of a trouble getting onto the platform because, I don't know, I'm a terrible player and I can't do that. But right here, we come across Jimmy, the Wartortle. In another life, I could be your girl, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away. Sorry about that, but anyways, we're able to knock that out. We're gonna keep on going through here. We're gonna go down through here because we're trying to figure out which way to go. I think there was I thought there was a trainer right there, but apparently my memory was very wrong. So I'm just going to now just trying to go with all different places. I know the correct way to go. I just want to make sure that there's not like any trainers I've missed. Right here, I'm a bit worried about all my HP levels. So what I'm going to do is I am going to heal up Still Alive with 1 Super Potion, just to make sure that it doesn't get like bullshit crit or something like that. But anyways, Nuzleaf comes in. I'm thinking Gibble's my best option because I do have that 4-time super effective Bug Buzz I can go for and just knock that right out. Next to Zigzagoon. I know Zucario, I can switch out into Zucario and then switch back out for some training fodder, but I don't actually decide to do that. Instead, I want to go on to Mudlove because I want Mudlove to get good and get like good moves, because it has shit moves right now and it needs to get better. So that's what it is. We're going to battle this guy now. David, he's going to send out a Silicone. I can't risk the fact that this knows Tackle. Like, I'm pretty sure all the moves he would know for would be hardened, but I couldn't risk it, so I just decided to switch right out into Gibble and do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back out into Zucario, then switch back out into, I believe, I go out into Mudlove. Because, yeah, I go out into Mudlove. just because I know that I have the super effective Ancient Power stab that I can go for, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, though, Mudlove is getting hurt in confusion. He does break out, and we are able to knock him out, and Zucario gets a level up. So Zucario's getting the levels, but still it's too weak to actually use in this Nuzlocke at this point in time, because everyone else is like level 50. He's only level 22, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, now we're close to the gym leader, so he's gonna send out an Abomasnow, which is pretty cool. Honestly, at this point in time, I have absolutely nothing to go for, so I end up going out into Still Alive, as he goes for an Ice Shard, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to go for Confusion, just basically is my strongest attack right now. Goes for Mist. Fortunately for me, I do get a critical hit, because I do actually have nothing for Abomasnow, like, to handle it properly. And then it decides to go into a Grassrodon. I have Grass Knot, though, so that's not a problem whatsoever. I can just knock that thing right out. It's going to go into a Basculodon. I'm not fearing too much from this Basculodon, so I'm just going to go straight for a Surf and knock it out. And Still Alive gets a level up, which is pretty cool. And we're going to go over to this platform, but before we do that, we are going to heal up with one more Super Potion. And now we enter into the battle, but first, only you can prevent lost save data. Time to save. So at this point, I was joking around. If I lose this, I can just revert back to my save file. But no, if I lose this, then it'll all be over. The Nuzlocke will have ended. So we're gonna start off with a Ninjask. Bit of a strong lead, actually, so I'm going to switch out into Sork 3.333 because I feel it's my best option. Go for the Stone Edge, but I miss, as it now sits up to +3 with Swords Dance, but it is just going to miss and die, which is pretty cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out to Gibble, because Gibble will be a pretty, or actually I go out into Still Alive, never mind. As it turns out now, he goes for the Bounce, and he gets the Paralyzation, which is pretty which is maddening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Cherish Berry, as he's just going to swagger me. And then I use a Perish Song, which is like, ooh, shit. It's going to go out into Golbat now. Obviously, I don't want to stay in, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into Sork 3.33333 because it's obviously my best pot. It's my best option to go for, as he now paralyzes. He doesn't paralyze me, he confuses me. And Paralyzation, I finally hit my Stone Edge. I'm able to knock it out, which is great. Now it's down to Politoed, which means I can just switch back out into Still Alive and proceed to knock it out with a Grass Knot. And he heals up, but that's not that big of a deal because I can just go for a Disable on the next bounce, and he goes for Perish Song as I go for Grass Knot. He's still alive, which is a maddening, but we're able to knock him out with one more Grass Knots. So we get ourselves the Mine Badge, which is amazing, which means now we have 6 gym badges. Almost there, we're over halfway there, which is pretty awesome. And right here I realize, hey, I did not go the right way, which means we can go up over here, then we go down this way, which is very descriptive, that way, and we go in a big giant triangle, and then we take this all the way down to the very bottom. We run, and then with that we exit the building, and now we have to run into Blitzer, and he's gonna take us over to the library, where we have to go meet Professor Oak, and text happens. And so we're just going to run up here. And then text happens. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to go shut my door. I'll be right back. So, yeah, that's what happens. We're going to go up here. Blitzer's going to be like all running, because that's all he does. And then text is appearing. And basically what Roland's going to say is, hey, we got to go to the 3 lakes and gather samples of the 3 legendary fairies, pixies, whatever you want to call them. Uxie, Mesprin, and Azelf. I don't know. There's so many different pronunciations of these Pokemon, like, I don't even know. But then, hey, look, there's a bomb over at Acuity Lake. And guess where we're going? Wait, no, it was Valerie Lake. I don't even know the names of the lakes. I'm pretty bad at remembering names like that. But anyways, it's time to run through the library because, that's we don't care about rules. Valor, that's what it is. So guess where we have to go? We have to go all the way over to the one place where they detonated the bomb. So it's just our luck, right? It's our luck. but you know that's the burden we must bear as being main characters. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly over to Pastorian City. We could have flown over to Veilstone and gotten there that way, but I like going over to a Pastorian because I feel it is quicker. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heal up my Pokemon really quickly at the PC or the Pokemon Center. We're going to run now back over to Valor Lake. And that's just what we're going to do. So yeah, we're just going to go take the Route 13. We run into a Pokemon, we run into a Silo. Not much we can really do about that. We are able to run away, thank God, because if it would have attacked and killed Zucaria, that would have been very bad. But anyways, we actually end up running into a battle right here because apparently I was very stupid and didn't battle this person. But anyways, it turns out she sends out a Typhlosion. I'm not too worried about that. I can go into Still Alive and go for the Surf, knock it out, and give Zucario some pretty good EXP. I do see there's an item there, and I do know you can get some heart scales and big pearls by rock smashing in that area. Honestly, at this point in time, I really don't care that much, so that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to run over here, get to Route 213, and then we're going to heal up right here just because I did take a little bit of damage, and I don't want to have that damage on me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Valor Lakefront, and then we're going to go inside the place, and we're going to go into Lake Valor, which unfortunately at this point in time we did not catch a Pokemon here. So later on in the Let's Play we can go back and catch a Pokemon, but for now we can't catch any Pokemon because there is no Pokemon to catch. There's all just a bunch of Magikarps lying around dead because Team Galactic kills Magikarps. They're Magikarp killers. That's what they are. But anyways, Ambipom's here. I really don't want to risk the fact that it has like some weird attack to knock me out, so I am just going to switch out into Still Alive and proceed to surf everything. Dodrio happens. I'm going to just switch back out into Zucario and then switch right back out into... I'm going to switch right back out into Still Alive as it goes for an Uproar. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to go for a Confusion right here because I do want to preserve Surf PP as it is my strongest move. And I just want to preserve PP so I don't have to use an Ether later on. Now, all we're going to do now is we're going to be battling some grunts right about now, trying to get our way into the cave, stop Team Galactica from stealing Azelf, and probably have to battle a Team Galactic captain, commander. I do believe it is Saturn, if my memory serves me correctly. So what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to make our way over here. I'm not really too worried about the battling everyone right now because honestly these grunts are pretty weak and I don't want to battle them. Right here, I was like, oh my god, my screen turned red and I thought it was like a glitch in the emulator, but then I remembered that the screen changes as time goes on and it was getting pretty late. And so it was just the game telling me that it was nighttime. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna battle Team Galactica Saturns now. He ends up having a Macargo, which is pretty cool. I do like Macargo as a Pokemon. I would have. So, but unfortunately, Macargo does have that 4 times weakness to water, which means I can then just go into Still Alive, just proceed to surf everything. Just click surf to win. That's basically what it is. You click surf and you win. But right here, I want to go out into Gibble just for some EXP. Gonna go for a Bug Buzz. I really thought the Bug Buzz would kill, in all honesty, but it didn't. So what I'm gonna do now is I believe I'm going to go for a Psybeam just to finish off the Goldeen. Zucario gets another level, which is pretty awesome. And then, unfortunately, though, we were too late, and Team Galactic managed to get away with Azelf, which sucks. But we do now know where we need to go next. We have to go over back to our hometown, back to Twin Leaf City, and go to the lake there, the lake where Mesprit is. But first, we have to battle this grunt, and apparently it has the move Razor Leaf, which caught me a bit off guard since I thought Wormadiles, all they knew were freaking Protect. But apparently when you level them up, they actually learn good moves. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm forced to just Psychic this thing, as it turns out that he has an Electivire, which means we got to go out and Sork 3.33333, Earthquake the Electivire, get some pretty decent EXP, and right here I really have no better play than to just stay in. Although I am thinking that I don't want to, so I am just going to switch right out into Gibble to take the Razor Leaf and then proceed to Psybeam. deal some good damage, knock out the Ivysaur with Psybeam. Now it's Mareep, which means I can just go back out into Sork 3.33333 and Earthquake that Mareep. Don't have to worry about it anymore. It is now gone. And now I believe I'm just going to fly to the moon and let me dance among the stars. No, I'm just going to fly back to my hometown as soon as I exit the lake, because I can't use fly inside the lake for some reason. I have to fly outside the lake. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But now we got to fly over to back over to Jubilife, because we have to. I actually misclicked. I did misclick. We have to fly down to Twinleaf City. I know where I need to go. So we're gonna go back down to Twinleaf City. We're gonna visit our mommy. And mommy's gonna heal our Pokemon, because our mother knows how to heal Pokemon for some reason. She just keeps like Pokemon medicine just stashed away in a cupboard somewhere. I don't pretend to know how she does it. Viridian, that's what it is, Viridian. So now we're gonna go into Viridian Lakefront, and we gotta help Dawn. So first up though, before we can help Dawn, we have to take care of some grunts first. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And yeah, so we are just going to go over here. We are going to switch Zucario out there. We're going to go back out into Still Alive, as Mudlove goes for a Rock Power, or Ancient Power, against the Pidgeotto, actually knocking it out, so Mudlove is doing some work. It's now Yanmega. I really want to click Surf right now, but I can't risk it. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Psychic the Altaria, or no, Confusion the Altaria, and go for a nice and powerful Ancient Power, knocking out the Yanmega. Knocking out Sork 2.0, because we have Sork 3.33333, which is automatically better. Then we're just going to be able to Ancient Power the Altaria, Psychic the Skitty, and that will be the end of the battle. So now we're going to go on to the second battle with the second pair of grunts. They are going to send out a Krabby and a Shuckle. Hey look, it's Optic Shuckle. It was an Optic Chuckle, but anyways, obviously, once again, Zucario cannot stay in, because Zucario is too low of a level to actually be of any help. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to switch out. We're going to go out into Gibble, I'm thinking, as we are also going to switch Mudlove out for Sork 3.3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for a Bug Buzz against the Krabby, and I actually click Earthquake because I really thought Gibble that was actually Flying type. But it turns out it isn't, and I was like, oh god, if that would have killed Gibble, I would be so mad right now. But anyways, right here, I'm trying to think if it's worth risking the fact that Groudon has Aqua Jet to knock me out, and I instead decide that it is not worth the risk. I'm going to heal up with a Hyper Potion. But instead what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to Bug Buzz the Groudon, knock it out, go for a Stone Edge, hit the Shuckle, knock that thing out. Mudlove gets all this experience, and then the last Pokemon that they have is going to be a War Turtle, which means we can just go for a nice and powerful Bug Buzz against it. Finish it up with a payback, just because I don't want to miss. I just don't want to miss. So yeah, that was going to be the end of that, and now we're just going to be talking to Dawn for a bit, and I don't even think we have to battle anyone. I don't think, but anyway, Dawn's like, it's Team Galactica. I can't beat this person. Oh wait, never mind. We do battle. We do get to battle. So anyways, this is Mars. We battled her way back when in the beginning with the Valley Lakefront. With the lake, the Valley Windworks. But anyways, she's back. She wants revenge. She's going to send out a Cacturn. We have Gibble, though, with the 4x super effective Bug Buzz, as it ends up setting up spikes for some ungodly reason. I have no idea why, but anyways, we're just able to knock that out. Next, it's going to be a Skarmory. I'm not too worried about it, because I have Still Alive. As the Skarmory also decides to set up spikes, but I have Surf to just knock it out. And, yeah, and then it decides to send out a Wailmer, as I say, screw it, I'm going to send out Mudlove 91, and I'm just going to go for a Mud Shot. It does reveal to have Brine, which brings me down to a pretty low range of HP, as I'm just going to use Hyper Potions, heal up, And yeah, so that is going to be the end of the episode as soon as I knock out this Wishmer, as soon as I'm finished healing up, because I will be able to knock it out with a couple mud shots and ancient powers. So I do go for an ancient power. It brings it down to a very low range of HP. I'm going to be able to go for another ancient power, bring it down to around half, and then I finish up with a couple aqua jets. So, and then the mud shot, knock it out. So thank you all for watching this episode. Hopefully you don't mind the post commentaries, but thank you all for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Have a great and wonderful day, and see you later. Bye.